it's a morning session.
Did you ever have an Oreo milkshake in the middle of
Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. We've got a little friend here today. So in this video, I've got a session tomorrow, and around a session, like fueling it and hydrating is so important, and it starts now, not tomorrow. So I'm going to take you through what I would do to fuel ready to run fast tomorrow, and also what I would do afterwards. I completely forgot to film my lunch that day, but I had this amazing breakfast burrito and an iced matcha latte at a lovely cafe in London with my sister. I've got a session in the morning, which, I mean, you always need to pay attention the night before, but because it's a morning session, I obviously need to be a little bit more aware of what I'm eating tonight. So I wouldn't be eating anything super spicy or too rich or anything that I know is not going to really sit well in my stomach. So I'm just going to do a sort of crispy chicken linguine. Don't try not to really overthink it. You can't really go too wrong as long as you just don't anything that you know is going to upset your stomach, because come the morning, it is still going to be there. Just to save extra washing up, I just flour it in the packet. Tangled breadcrumbs. Honestly, this is the game changer for extra crispy chicken. There's been so much rave about air fryers, and I wasn't like on the hype at all, but I secretly really wanted one. Anyway, we've now got one, and honestly, it is a game changer. If you want something to be crispy, air fryers make it super crispy. You will be mind blown and you'll want to get an air fryer. I also don't know what I've done with my tripod, so this is why I keep bending down, because you're currently balanced up against some mushrooms and the kettle. And then just put the chicken breasts in some egg. Into the breadcrumbs. You can only coat it as much as it like wants to stick to the chicken. You can do like big chicken breasts, but I just like doing the little chicken fillets. Also, if you know me, I'm literally incapable of cooking food for two of us. There is only two of us, but I will make enough for 4 and we will eat it. I have also invested in a like proper vlogging camera, but I have the wrong size SD card for it, so I need to get a new SD card, and then hopefully the quality of my videos will start getting better. Canon was in France for the Olympics, and he brought me back a baguette, but he ate half of it. Not cool. Garlic bread is always a must. You know it's been a good dinner when you end up with it around your face. But after dinner I always finish with some sort of yogurt. Today I'm having a vanilla protein yogurt. Vanilla is my favourite, absolute favourite flavour, all time. So good. I was pretty sleepy this morning, which is why for some reason I'm being mute, but you might have seen the whole debate on Instagram about how I find porridge disgusting, which is why I have decided I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to force myself to eat it because I don't like it. So every morning for me is some toast with some mint tea and a good glass of water. On session days, I tend to opt for honey on toast as opposed to nut butter, just because I find that nut butter doesn't always sit well in my stomach as I'm then going into some sort of intensity. You can use any sort of bread, but I do tend to go for the fresh bread from our local bakers, just because I know there's no funny additives in it, and I also like supporting a local business. When it's a morning session, so it's about 9:30 now, I probably have breakfast about 7, so anything like 2 to 3 hours before a session is perfect, just to make sure it's not gonna be sitting too much in your stomach and you're not gonna get a stitch, which I find for a hard session that works for me. For an easy run, I never need quite so much. So yeah, that's what I do.
Are you thinking about food right now?
No. Trying not to. No, I'm not even thinking about what I'm having for dinner right now. Just getting warmed up. Keep like having sips of water, I guess. That's what I would do during the session. Or electrolyte. I'll put an electrolyte tablet in there and soak that throughout the session. You can use the code on screen also to get 15% off at ORS Hydration. But food is off the mind. You know?
Would you ever have an Oreo milkshake in the middle of a session?
No. I did once do the beer mile, but I don't drink, so I did it with sparkling water, and I never chundered so much in my life. Maybe an Oreo milkshake afterwards, but not before. I was super grateful to have Callum's help for this session. We rarely get to session together, so it was very special. We had 5 300s followed by a 2-mile tempo and then another 5 300s.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun.
This was me on the 2-mile tempo, which actually felt surprisingly nice sandwich between the 300s. Just flushes your legs out a bit and then you get to shock them again.
How are you? How was that session, Hannah?
Yeah, it was a good one. I felt a bit more like calibrated energy-wise, and my energy stores felt good.
Calibrated.
Calibrated. So good to session with Callum as well. It's been a while. I just felt a good energy balance, so I feel well for this. Stored up, and now we'll get some milk in me after my cool down, and then go get some food. Protein, calcium, simple goodness. You don't need to complicate it, just need a couple of pints of milk. Why have one recovery drink when you can have 2? That's pretty much it. That's what I would eat to fuel pre and after sessions. Obviously it's not the same every single day, and also it varies each time. But yeah, roughly that's what I aim for, and it's what keeps me feeling energized and good, ready to run fast. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.